Hi, beautiful people. So I just wrote this article for Honestly Sis. I'm probably going to publish on Substack only, exclusively, maybe for my members only. We'll see. But I wrote this story that I feel like it was a thought that I probably should share with you guys. And so I wrote the story about how I just got my hair done. And as I looked in the mirror, I just felt this overwhelming sense of peace. And I felt like I I looked like myself. And I was like, as I was driving, after I got my hair done, because that happened when I was there and in the bathroom looking at myself. But as I was driving, something was nagging me, well, what does that mean that I feel like myself? And I really believe that it means that my soul, our consciousness, even though it does not have an identity, it does have a certain way that it wishes to be presented in the world. And I feel like finally I'm just getting there. I actually look how my soul want me to look and how I feel. And it made me think, for me, looking like myself is a matter of getting the right hairstyle. I can get my eyebrows, maybe get a facial, maybe change up my clothes, and that will bring me into alignment with who my soul wants me to be. But think about people that are in bodies that just does not match what their soul want. And yes, I'm talking about our people in the ABC, the Alphabet Boys community. I'm talking about the T. And it just made me just have such compassion. And it's like, why? First of all, who the fuck are we to shame anybody and to tell anybody what their soul expression is supposed to be? Because honestly, that's what our bodies is presenting. We can pretend and act like we're just humans having this regular human experience that don't mean nothing. Or we can be honest and realize that we are multi-dimensional beings, meaning that we have a soul, we have a mind, and we have our brain. And our job is to get all of those things on the same page. And so for some of us, to make that alignment, to get ourselves in alignment, it's just as simple as wearing our hair different or finding the right hairstyle or wearing the right outfit. But for other of us, or another population of us, it's literally, I don't feel like I'm a woman, so I need to get rid of these titties. Or I don't feel like I'm a man, so I need to get rid of my private part. And it's instead of us being ooh, what's wrong with them? Or they're so weird, they're so strange, have compassion. Could you imagine that who you are inside? Go watch the movie What's Inside. Could you imagine your soul, your consciousness is screaming to be something else, and the world, your parents, the fucking government is telling you it's different or you're weird for doing that? I just feel like it's so strange that people think that way, instead of us having compassion and empathy and actually applauding these people who are brave enough to say, you know what? No, I don't care what my body I may have been born in. I don't care what society is telling me I'm supposed to be. I am going to do whatever I can possible to put myself in alignment with who my soul wants us to be. I just think if we stop looking at each other as people and as human and realize that we are all here, we are all souls trying to have an experience, and that all of us most of us are just trying to get into alignment with what our soul wants us to be, I think we could just have a lot of compassion, and you will realize this shouldn't even be a fucking conversation because it's personal. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, that may have been a random thought, just based off of a fucking hairstyle, but that's how my mind works. And I just am we need to just have more compassion, because it's really, I couldn't even imagine that type of disconnect. When I had my disconnect about my hair, I just went and got weave, or, just imagine being in a body and not feeling like it is your own, or not feeling at home in it. And you literally have to go pay to do this, to get yourself in the right position. That's really heavy. And I think instead of making jokes, instead of trying to figure out ways to be funny, Dave Chappelle, we should just be showing compassion. And we should honestly just be you know what? Shout out to you. You are so fucking brave, because you are going against everything that society says to become who you are meant to be. And so if any of my trans brothers and sisters is paying attention to this, shout out to you. First of all, I'm so proud of you. I am so grateful that you are leading the way to show us people that we can do what we have to do to align with our souls. And I hope that you are at peace. I hope that your journey keep going well. And just know that the world may not realize it right now, but you are literally setting the trend to help all of us free ourselves. And so thank you for being brave enough to step up into who you were meant to be. And don't allow anybody to shame you, because what you did is a big fucking deal. And a lot of people, and a big fucking deal in a good way. And a lot of people need to be applauding you instead of shaming and thinking it's weird. Just a thought. All right, y'all. I just am out. That article is probably going to be named Inside Out or What's Inside. If you're interested in that, make sure you find me on Substack. And I think you can find my Substack by just checking out Honestly Sis. Maybe just Google it. I don't know, y'all. I'm so new to the Substack stuff, and I just, y'all know I'm an accountant. I am a business person, so I am all about property and ownership. So I want to just direct you to my website, but we're going to try out these Substack streets. All right, check me out if you're interested. Shout out to my alphabet boys. I love y'all so much. Keep being brave. Keep being you. And you are the ones that are helping us through. Mwah. Talk to you soon.